Hi, I'm Shelby Shore and I'll be teaching you posture, hand position, and your balance of the flute. When it comes to proper posture, the first thing to remember is to keep your back straight, and that necessarily doesn't mean you get to sit in the back of the chair, because right now I'm leaning back, my back is curved. You want your back straight up and down, your legs flat on the floor, and you want a chair that is at the right height. You don't want your legs up, your knees up to your chest or way too far down. As you can see, I prefer sitting on the edge of your chair. You want to make sure your hips are straight up and down and your head is at a straight angle. Sometimes that means sitting on the edge of your chair if you don't have a very good chair. Your legs are at a 90-degree angle with the floor and feet are flat on the ground. For a flute player, it's easier for you to play flute if you are at an angle with the chair so that you have more room to be straight across and facing the conductor. I will now show you proper hand position with the flute. First of all, you should know how to hold the flute first. So you have these three keys up here. I have an open hole flute so you can see where your fingers go on these two, but you should always go one, skip one, one, pinky. Pinky one's pretty easy because it's the one by itself back here. And then you have the back of the flute. You have your B natural key and your B flat key. Usually you just keep your thumb on just the B natural key. So there's your one hand. Your right hand should go, you should actually skip a couple. And I have an open hole flute, so you can almost see where your fingers should be going over the holes, and your pinky. And your right hand thumb doesn't touch any buttons, it's back here by itself. You don't want to hold it like this or like this because that just creates really bad tension in your hand. You want to just cup your hand like this onto the flute. Now, there are several points of balance on when you're holding your flute. Your first and main one that I always think of is your right hand thumb. It is on the far end of the flute, and it holds up your flute from up here. So it's always very important to keep the embouchure of your hand in the right position, or it will really become really unstable. The other point of balance is on the opposite end of the flute is your lip, bottom lip. It actually does a lot. If you don't have it on your mouth right, then it can really throw you off as well. So you have these two right here. The other one, third one, is your right hand pinky. For most notes, except your E natural, you will always have your right hand pinky down. And then your other one is this hand right here. And it's this little part right here. Actually, I have a callus right there. And that's where your hand rests, right here. So, and then you wrap your finger around. And then your thumb. So you should be able to almost balance it with these 3 points. And then this keeps it even more stable.